Hey everybody, this is Joel Toppin, and I got a package in the mail from GMT Games. This is the second game that was in the box. This is Commands and Colors Napoleonics, the next expansion. I think it's the third expansion on the Austrian army. Great cover art. Love the cover art on this bad boy. 20 new battles, including the Austrians. So let's see what comes inside the box here. Now I've already actually unpackaged this one because I couldn't wait. And the box was like so jam-packed it was actually bulging from the back. And this is the reason why. There is a bunch of blocks in this thing. So lots of white and blue blocks, most of them white for the Austrians. New charts, a little bit of warpage due to the pressure of that many blocks in the package. You get a couple new charts for the system. I'm not sure what's new in this, but you're going to have stickers put on those blocks. A few new French pieces, but most of this is going to be Austrians. So you got a few Frenchies there, but most of these are Austrians in white uniforms, and they're cavalry. Looks like they got quite a bit of cavalry. Artillery. Nice artwork, lots of stickering fun. We got a nice winter storm rolling through our area, so perfect time to load up on stickering lots and lots of blocks. There is, let me count the sheets here, total of 1, 2, I think 4 sheets. These two kind of stuck together here. Yeah, 4 sheets of stickering fun. So this is one of those systems where you actually, I think you'd pay more for the game if somebody stickers it for you. So if you get a used copy and it's already stickered, count yourself blessed, unless you like playing with stickers, in which case this is your paradise. Lots and lots of new things here, and rulebook with scenarios, stuff to show you what's new with the for the Austrians. And I'm just going to thumb through this really briefly so I can see. There are some new tokens that I haven't showed you just yet, but it's got the rules for all of the different classes of infantry. It's almost like a miniature system that uses, you know, colorful blocks instead of having to paint the miniatures. There we go. Here we go. New game mechanic is the battalion mass counters. So there is some new twists to the system. It's not the same system with just different blocks. There are new wrinkles in the system. I think the Russian expansion had the most new things to add. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's in this. Battle-wise, I think it said 20 new battles, including the big monster battle of Wagram and its different phases. I think there's actually a segment of... I thought there was actually a segment from Leipzig, but I'm not positive on that. To look in the, let's look in the table of contents here, see what we got. I don't think that you require any of the other expansions if you want to get this expansion. That's probably a question that would come up. Now there doesn't seem to be a table of contents here, but you got 20 scenarios and lots of fun to add here. So there you go. And now that we have the Russians and the Austrians, we can start putting together some, I think, some combined battles, some battles using combined armies, which is a lot of fun. Last but not least, we have a new square display. If you're not familiar with the system, this is one of the more clever ways of handling the Napoleonic era tactics. The square display, whenever you put a formation in square, you pretty much are invulnerable for the most part to attacks from cavalry. You become very vulnerable to artillery and infantry, but you also will lose a card from your hand, so your tactical options diminish by putting formations in square. And then there's the round tokens for the battalion and mass concept. Flags. Counters are not terribly thick, but they're not the drastically thin variety that happened with the Spanish expansion. And you get one more. I'm not going to pick this up because they're getting postal punched on me here. But basically you have one more sheet of tiles for terrain. And again, you can pick these up. They're not super thick, but they're not paper thin either. So they should hold up nicely. Double-sided. And that is the expansion number 3 to the Commands and Colors Napoleonic system, the Austrian Army.